Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. We're continuing our Future Odds coverage of the NFC North, and now we're going to take a look at the Chicago Bears, who come in as 28-1 underdogs to win the Super Bowl this season at plus 2,800 and 14-1 at plus 1,400 to win the NFC. Now, Chicago is kind of starting over here for a little bit, but they're maintaining a lot of their personnel, which is what they came into this offseason wanting to do. They had a lot of free agents. They knew they couldn't re-sign all of them, but it looks like they've re-signed most of the ones that they've wanted to, and they've brought in some new ones. So it looks like the Bears are improving. It looks like Brian Urlacher will not be back with the Bears. However, they've been doing a good job of trying to draft and sign linebackers around him. They drafted John Bostic from Florida in the second round to kind of take over as at inside linebacker, and they've really been going linebacker crazy as they drafted two more outside linebackers, signed a couple of outside linebackers as well, including John Anderson from Carolina. So Bears are really trying to make that defense a bit faster and younger, which is definitely a far cry from what it was last year, where it was looking kind of old, but still really good. The defensive line is somewhat intact, but like for instance, they franchised Henry Melton, which was he was a big D tackle for them. But Israel Adonijah, their big defensive end, is still a free agent, so it's yet to be seen what kind of shape that defense will be in. However, they've been doing a really good job of beefing it up so far through free agency in the draft, and I really like the Chicago Bears price here. I think they're pretty solid value. We're not going to take them in any future odds bet, but I do think for a team that's traditionally really overvalued, I think that you might be seeing the Bears fairly priced or even a little bit undervalued once the season rolls around. They were 7-9 against the spread last season, and one of the big things that they were was horrible against the spread against their division. Only 1-5 against the spread against the NFC North this last season. So I think the Bears definitely have to improve on that front. But if they do, I really like the Chicago Bears value this season. As I said, traditionally an overvalued team, but coming in with a new head coach, no Brian Urlacher, expectations are a lot lower than they have been in the last 2 or 3 years for this team, so that could lead for the books and bettors to undervalue them. But until the season comes around, we will have to wait and see with the Chicago Bears. So until then, thanks for joining me once again. I'm Jordan Sharp.